Hello to everyone and welcome again to this interview from home with me, Islam Bunyaku. And today we are gonna have a special guest. She's Gladys Trasorras. She is from United States. Actually, she lives in Miami, and she's the person who run a lot in this industry. And especially, she run a business on the Miami, but actually she is the CEO. And together with her, we are gonna show to everyone how is to be a networker, and in the same time, from the networker, how to become a CEO of the company. But as I know her, she have been in many contacts with many people, which all of them are powerful, and all of you can know those people who she is friend with them. So she and me are gonna explain a little bit how to become the CEO. Every one of us is the CEO of our life, but how is even to run a business? During the time she is gonna join the interview, I am gonna share to you some of the tips for the industry of network marketing. Maybe some of you who are watching us live and the others who are gonna watch us in the replay on the channel of YouTube have the interesting how to start in this industry. Is it easy to start or is it hard? But to be part is not that hard. What you need to do is just to convince yourself that you are ready for this industry and you're ready to make the success and to run it. So before you start and you join this industry, you just need to make the contract with yourself, to make your goals and everything. But I don't want to keep going so much talking by myself because I already see she have joined the interview, but might be she have a little trouble with internet or something like that. Hello, Gladys. Yeah, guys, sometimes it's those issue with the internet, but hopefully soon be here. Gladys, do you hear me now? Do you hear me now? Still is going some issue there, but hopefully soon
Can you
everything
hear me?
is gonna be fine. So, you guys who are watching us live, please feel free to do a question, whatever you have, and also we would like to know from which country or where in the world you're watching us. So, Gladys, do you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, no, I can hear you really well. Welcome to this interview.
Hi, thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it. Hi, everyone. Welcome to our interview from wherever in the world you find yourself. Welcome, welcome.
It's my pleasure to have you here in interview because I know you're gonna share a lot of tips and skills for every person who they are a networker, but I know you're gonna share something more, how to be a CEO. So please, Gladys, can you introduce yourself, who you are, where you are from, and what do you run?
Sure. My name is Gladys Trasorras, and I am the CEO and founder of the largest celebrity trusted mobile spray tanning company in all of South Florida, who is now actually morphing into a mobile salon. I have been, had the privilege of being my own boss for over 10 years, and I've had the privilege of servicing over 10,000 customers, clients, including Paris Hilton, Steve Madden, New Kids on the Block, Miss Universe, Miss Teen USA, Ashley Green from the movie Twilight. I don't know if you remember her, just to name a few. And I've just met so many incredible people on this journey. Now I'm helping other women who want to become their own boss And I'm training them, motivating them, inspiring them, and teaching them how to fire themselves from corporate America and become their own boss. And I'm writing my first book here soon.
Amazing. And please continue doing this because you're making a lot of impact to the other people. So this is awesome.
That's awesome.
The first question, what I do to everyone, I am going to start doing to you. Why did you say yes to this interview with Islam Bunyako?
I said yes because, I have a real big passion for entrepreneurship, and I saw that you had a heart to help people in this industry. And there's so many people that don't know where to start. So many people that, are tired of running the rat race and tired of trading time for dollars and tired of having someone tell them, that they only have 1 hour for lunch, 1 week of vacation, and that they're not able to live life on their terms. And so I used to do network marketing for many years, and I fired myself from corporate America because I loved relationship marketing. I loved being able to connect with people because I understood the power of relationship. And so when I saw that you had that kind of same heart, and I know that there's so much money to be made in the network marketing industry. I remember I used to work in Nerium for, which was a product that was skincare. And I mean, my first month in network marketing, I made over $4,000, and it was so easy to do, scalable. So I really, really loved doing network marketing. However, I also had a passion for beauty, so I ended up becoming my own boss. But that's kind of why I decided to do the interview, because I saw that you kind of had that background in network marketing where I did too. I think everybody who eventually becomes their own boss has had some kind of dabble into network marketing at some point in life, right? Because relationship marketing is where it's at. It's how you get to live life on your terms.
Exactly, that's true. For how long you're part of this industry?
In network marketing for many, many, many years. Had a lot of success. And I'm kind of doing the same thing, but, in my own business now. I kind of took a lot of the principles that I learned in network marketing as far as being able to connect with people, pouring myself into people, discipling people, helping, add value to their lives so that they can also make a little bit of spare time, part-time income, right? And I remember, that moment where we would get rejected, but I would always tell my team, some will, some won't, so what? Someone is waiting. And so in network marketing, it's very important to have that mindset and understand that some will and some won't, and that's okay. You're going to get rejected, but those that are waiting, the ones that make you a millionaire, is not the 500 people that you sign up to join your product line or to buy your product or to join your team. It's those 10 diamonds, those 15 diamonds that get it the way you do, and they literally make you a millionaire. And I have a lot of millionaire friends in network marketing who have become millionaires because of network marketing. So that's one of the reasons that I decided to do this, because I have a passion for it and a background in it. So.
Wow. But I hear that you had a lot of people, diamond rank, and a lot of people who make it the millions. Can you share with us what is that you do in the business?
Well, what I do in my business, I mean, now I do my own business. Because
Right.
in life, you're either making somebody else's dreams come true or you're making your own dreams come true. And so you have to choose, who you're going to work for. Do you want to work for someone else, or do you want to be your own boss? I knew that an eagle and a duck are both birds. One wobbles, the other one soars. And a lot of time, you have to fly alone and you have to work harder than the other one to get that worm or whatever. But they're both birds. And so you have to ask yourself, well, which one am I going to be? Am I going to be a duck that wobbles, or am I going to be a soaring bird that flies high and touches the sky? And so it's all about your mindset. in business, you know, and whatever it is that you want to achieve, if you really can believe it, if you can conceive it in your mind, then I am absolutely 100% guaranteed that you can achieve it. You just have to want it bad enough, get the skill set, connect with the right people to help get you from where you're at to where you want to be.
But you are part of this industry, and many people are part of this industry. But we know they have a little bit hard with doing the recruiting. So how do you do the recruiting on this business, on this industry?
Well, I think, you know, in what I would do is when I was in network marketing was I would literally every single person that I would spray tan, because I had a spray tanning business. And so I would intertwine it with my everyday relationships that I would see, you know, in other words, I would spray tan them and then I'd ask them, hey, by the way, you know, what do you use for your facial creams or your facial routine, you know? And then they'd be like, oh, I use this, and this, and this, and that. They use like 5 different things. And so I would say, okay, well, what if I can give you a solution where you can get all those 5 routines into one? And so at the time I was in Miriam and it was like 5 in 1. The product was phenomenal. And so it was simple and it had a system that made it easy to sell. So I would present it as an idea to my potential buyer or client or, you know, member that I wanted to join my team. And then secondly, after I would present it to them, you know, if they became a customer, I would ask them, hey, do you have, you know, 3 to 5 girls that you think would benefit from this product? You know, referrals. People refer people all the time. And in my tanning business, I just tanned a lady literally right now. The first thing I said, hey, if you refer 3, I'll give you 1 free. She's like, oh my gosh. I ended up getting a referral of 7 of her clients just for asking. I ended up getting 7. That's $700 in what I do for asking one question. You have to be bold. Just ask and you will receive.
Exactly. Yeah, that's true. Without asking, you will not go nowhere. So always do the asking and then see where the results are coming. But like everyone, I can see they're having a different challenges. What have been your biggest challenge so far? Can you share with us? All right, so might be she again have a little trouble with, maybe no, you're hearing us?
I hear you now. Sorry, it went in and out, but you're back.
Yeah. All right, so I said you, same like the others, we are having a different challenges. What have been your biggest challenge so far until now?
In network marketing or in my business right now?
You can say for both, for network marketing and for the business you're running right now.
Okay. When I was in network marketing, my biggest challenge was to get people to be like me.
Yeah.
This part, because I was very driven and I saw the vision and I understood, but getting other people to be as, you know, driven and as hardworking and wanting to, like, you know, grab the bulls by the horn was a little bit challenging. But I realized that, you know, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care.
True.
And it's very important in any kind of business, whether it's network marketing or whether it's in a regular business, that you genuinely care about the people that are on your team, because relationship will always triumph over any kind of skill set that you have or any kind of offer that you have. So people will stick by you if they know you, if they like you, and if they trust you. So if you can build that trust and that relationship, they will choose you every time over anybody else.
I agree. I agree on that. But if we say to the business, is it the same?
For the
The
business,
challenge?
no, for my business, my biggest challenge in my business is trying to find, artists, because what I do in spray tanning is an art, right? And so it's been hard to kind of find really good employees that are super detail oriented, hardworking. Because when I train my girls, I charge them $5,000, and so it's hard to. It's an art. So it's like trying to train somebody to become Pablo Picasso, Pablo Picasso.
Yeah.
So it's not like computer job. You have to teach somebody how to paint, so paint a body. And so I charge for that, and I've done really well. But I've had, my main challenges is just trying to get the girls, to not try to steal my clients from me. So I'm trying to find girls that have character, that I can duplicate myself in, and that are going to be honest and loyal and have integrity. And so that's kind of unfortunately been my biggest challenge, is trying to find people that have your heart. And, because there's so much money that we make. And so you give them a finger and it's like they want the whole hand. And so I've had to like create non-competes, and I have to go behind my girls now and text the customer and be like, hey, make sure that if you schedule next time to call the company, not our text directly, that means immediate termination for them. So, and then now it keeps them kind of, accountable, so that they don't feel tempted to try to, go above the company and make more money behind the scenes, because they can do that with what I do. So you have to kind of be a couple steps ahead of your employees as a business owner, to make sure you keep everybody honest, and, everybody making money and everybody winning. So that's kind of been my biggest challenge.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and I love it what you shared, because it's exactly what everyone goes through that challenge, but many hesitate to tell it out, because it's hard to find a way how to eliminate that challenge, because everyone goes through that. But what were your biggest accomplishment you have done those last years?
I'm sorry?
What were your biggest accomplishment you have? What were your biggest accomplishment you have done in the last years?
In the last 5 years?
Yes.
Well, I have scaled this. I'm now in Mexico City, in Spain. We've duplicated 7 different regions in addition to Miami. I am now, like I said, the #1 mobile spray tanning company here, as far as celebrity trusted. And I've been able to be on a reality TV show that does the Kardashians, Jersey Shore, and the Bad Girls Club. When I was on that show, my business tripled. So
yeah,
that was like
I can imagine.
Yeah, I have the check from the series. It was like season 11. And so that was a huge accomplishment for me to be on TV, and for me to meet so many celebrities and really cool people. And now I also got some mentors. I ended up investing into myself, and I invested about $30,000 into really, really scaling the business and partnering with people that know more than me, that have been there, done that, wrote the book, and bought a t-shirt, so that I skip all these mistakes that I would have made on my own. So partnering with them, now I just became a global gifted speaker. I just got paid literally almost $80,000 for an event that we're literally putting together. Is potentially going to be that much, because I'm going to be speaking. And then I'm just launching my first book called From the Pit to the Palace, and I'm teaching women how to be their own boss, and men.
Wow. How can the people read about your book? Is it in any ebook, or can they order? Or
it's almost done. I'm almost finished. I plan to have it out and published by mid-July, God willing. That's the goal. It's already pretty much done. I'm just interjecting some stories, some specific stories of different circumstances that I've lived, just to add more value and give people real life experiences.
I am excited to have that book and to read it and to get a lot of fire and a lot of tips because of you. I absolutely can't wait for that book. So,
I'm
you
excited to
as a
share.
CEO, why did you start it, or what did you make to decide to be a CEO of your business?
Well, I was, although I was having a lot of success in corporate America, I have a television background. I worked in the news, and I had, pretty much I was living my dreams. I was signed on to 4 modeling agencies, so I was doing commercials and doing castings. And I've been in over 50 commercials, movies, music videos, and I was having success in corporate America. But then I transitioned to advertising for 8 years. And even though I was making 6 figures, from one day to the next, they basically pulled the carpet from under us and said, hey guys, sorry, but we sold the company and we're giving you a pay cut whether you like it or not. And now you guys are going to have more and more work and more paperwork and less pay whether you like it or not. And they sold the company, they changed our boss, they lowered our pay commission structure, and there was nothing we could do about it. And so I just
Mm.
remember being so frustrated at the fact that I had no control, and that my career of 8 years that I left television to do advertising, I literally, couldn't do anything about it. And then the recession happened, and they literally laid off everybody except for me, because I was willing to move to a different state. And I had to move from Oklahoma
Well,
to Baton Rouge and again to Miami back home. But I was like, this is not fair. I have no control over my life. And from one day to the next, they can literally fire me. I could literally be homeless and lose everything that I've worked for my whole entire life. And I, I, I just remember being in a room so upset and venting to one of my friends. And he's like, Gladys, what are you doing? He goes, you have a TV and advertising background. You've been making everybody else rich. Why don't you just start your own company? And I said, yeah, but what would I do? And he's like, just do mobile spray tanning. And I laughed at him. I literally laughed at him. I was like, spray tanning? Are you crazy? But the more I thought about it, I understood that the riches are in the niches, and that there was an industry problem. There was a problem in the industry where they turn people orange. They
right.
smelled bad. They smelled bad. It was 30 minutes. And so I was like, well, my wheels started turning. And I said, well, what if I could change that? What if I could make people brown and not orange? What if I could make people smell good instead of smelling nasty? What if I could take a 30-minute experience and turn it into a 3-minute experience? And you know what? I did just that. I took a problem, I found a solution, and I've made tons of money doing it. And I've helped so many people look dark and lovely and right in the comfort of their own homes, because I brought convenience to their home as well. If you want to be successful in business, find a niche. That's where the riches are. And the riches are in the niches. And find a problem and solve it. People will
Mm.
love you for it, and you'll make tons of money, right? And then thirdly, position yourself as best as you can to dominate in that niche so that you are a cut above everybody else. There's a difference between being ordinary and extraordinary. And the what makes you extraordinary is the details in your business. Those little things that nobody thinks
Exactly.
about, thinking outside, finding that solution so that you can be an expert in your field.
I don't have anything to add on that because you explained really well how and what exactly to do. Where do you see, because many people want to start in this industry. They want to go a little bit out of the job what they are doing, or maybe they want to go full time or part time, doesn't matter how, but they want to try this industry. But let me say, where do you see this industry in next 5 years?
Well, my first advice is that if you're thinking about starting a business and you don't know what to choose, I would say find your passion, and that's where your prosperity is going to be. What makes my work not feel like work is that I absolutely love art. Ever since I was little, I was always, painting a painting that went to the fair. I was always, using my hands. I was always very artsy. And so for me, what I do doesn't feel like work. It's something that I love to do. So find what you're good at. Find what you're passionate about. And that is where you're going to prosper, right? And so where I see myself in the next 5 years is building a global brand. That's the question, right? You wanted to
Yeah.
ask me where I see myself in the next years? Well,
Where
where
do
I
you,
see myself,
where
go
you see
ahead.
yourself in next 5 years, and where you see the industry in next 5 years?
Oh, well, the actual beauty industry is predicted to be a 20.20 in 2025, predicted to be $1 trillion industry. The first thing you see when you walk into CVS and into Walgreens is beauty. Beauty, it's makeup, right? Beauty, because beauty sells, right? And so people, you have to find a niche and an industry that is going to make you money. People are never going to stop being sick. They're never going to stop wanting to be beautiful. They're never going to stop, death and taxes. They're never going to stop paying taxes. So whatever it is that you want to do, don't pick basket weaving, because even though you might be passionate about basket weaving, that's not going to make you money. You got to find something that you're passionate about, that other people are passionate about, and that it's going to fulfill a need, right? For
Exactly.
me,
Exactly.
that I feel is I help women and men feel beautiful. They feel insecure. When I get to them, they're like, oh, don't look at my stretch marks. Don't look at my cellulite. Don't look at this. Don't look at that. I'm like, I'm not looking at any of that. But when I leave there, they feel beautiful. They're like, oh my God, they look amazing, and they look like they went from white to being dark in 3 minutes. And so that is so, for me, rewarding, because I get to beautify people. I get to lift their self-esteem, and I get to make them resolve an insecurity and a problem for them. And so that is awesome. And in the next 5 years, I plan to build a global brand. I plan to become a franchise and sell my business all across the world. And instead of making 5 to 10 grand per training, I'm going to make 60 grand per training. And I'm going to get residual income from, the money of the people that I train, as far as, franchise benefits. So that's kind of where I'm going. And then obviously with my book and my global gifting, my global gifted speakers organization, God knows where that's going to take me. That's just going to open so much doors. You can't put all your eggs in one basket. Always have multiple streams of income. I have a pharmacy business too. Golden Touch isn't even my only business. I have a pharmacy business, and I help people afford their medications. And I've donated with the company almost $7 million to the Make-A-Wish Foundation with kids with life-threatening illnesses. So it's not just, putting all your eggs in one basket. It's good to have multiple streams of income. And if you're thinking about doing network marketing, don't quit your day job until your network marketing income surpasses your day job. Okay?
Exactly.
Don't quit your job because you want to do this. Yes. Wait until, what I did, how I built Golden Touch, was that I took the money from my pharmacies, and I invested it little by little. And in 10 years, I slowly built it to become number one. But I funded it not with debt. Don't fund your dreams with debt. Fund your dreams with money. Don't go into debt. Don't quit your job to do network marketing. Stay with your job. Slowly build until it goes like this. And then bam, then you transition. That's my advice for those of you who want to be a network.
Exactly. And I agree on that part, because any person who is in the beginning of the industry of network marketing, and they have a normal job, let me call it like that, and they just want to quit directly for 24 hours, then it's a lot of struggle. It's a lot of process. Every single person, every single networker, CEO is going through that. So I agree on that. When your income is starting in network marketing or in this industry to be higher than in the job you have, that time you can say like bye to that job and working to your passion where you have. Because
Right.
I agree on you. I think that is the right deal for every single person how to do it. But You mentioned a lot of business you're running. You mentioned a lot of plan what you have. You mentioned the book is coming. So you have a lot of things what you have done, and it's even more what is on the way coming. But can you explain to us what is your daily plan? What you do in the daily plan? Is it just business or do you have something else? Can you share with us?
I would love to say it's all business, but no, I have two beautiful children. I have a 23-year-old son and I have a 9-year-old little girl. And what a day in my life looks like is I put, everything in order. I wake up and I literally spend time reading. The first thing I do when I wake up is that I fill my heart and my mind and my spirit with truth and I get knowledge. Okay, I spend quiet time away from the world, away from everything, and I meditate on what is truth to me. And I focus on, my spiritual side because we have a spirit, a mind, and a body. So I invest into my spiritual side in the morning and I give the first fruits of my day to my God. Then from there, I go straight to my body and I go straight to the gym. This morning, I listened and I read books. Then I went straight to the gym to do cardio and to train because we're all connected. Your mind, your body, and your spirit is all one. And so if one of them is suffering, it affects the other. If you're not working out, if you're overweight, if you're eating bad, you're not going to have the energy that you need to run a business. You've got to be a whole person, spirit, mind, and body. You cannot neglect one because the other one suffers. You understand? So what is the secret to my success and what is my daily is I invest into my spirit, then I go straight to my body, and then I hit my mind and I have my plan all day. I have an agenda. I time block. I know the day before I look in the evening, okay, what does my tomorrow look like? Okay, at 10 o'clock, I'm training a client. Well, no, at 10 o'clock, I actually train. So 10 to 11, I wake up early. I do my quiet time. I read. I meditate, I pray, I spend time with God, right? Second thing I do is I go straight to the gym and I work out. I pump my irons, check out these muscles. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Second thing I do, right? I invest into myself, into my body, which is my temple, that's going to give me the energy that I need to be successful. You can't be successful in business if you are sick, if you're broken. Your emotional health is extremely important. Your mental health is extremely important to being successful in business. So you have to invest into yourself, right? No one else is going to invest into you. You have to invest into yourself. Then, thirdly, I just go through my agenda. I time block. I know that from this hour to this hour, I have 7 clients. And the other day I did a party of 7 in one home, So I just go through my day. I time block all my whatever. If I'm speaking, if I'm doing a live interview, if I'm tanning a client, if I'm doing 10 stores, if I'm talking to my employees, I'm motivating my team because I have a team of girls that work with me. I'm giving them, hey, I need a click funnel. Hey, we need to do some advertising. Hey, we need to send a mass email out to, all of my clients, thousands of clients, to let them know we have this promo, So I'm just being a boss. I'm telling everybody what to do, how to do it, when to do it so that everybody accomplishes more. Delegate, delegate, delegate. Don't try to be Superman or Superwoman, or you're going to get burned out. You have to pass the baton and find people that you can trust, and you can find them on LinkedIn. You can find them on Craigslist. You can find them on Instagram. You can find them on Facebook. You could go on Indeed and try to hire good people that are going to help you towards your goal. Go to events, network, network, network. That's how I found my employees. I went to a network beauty event, bam. I spoke, I said, hey guys, I'm hiring. They flocked me. I interviewed a couple of them and I have the most amazing team, right? So I invest into my girls. I love them. I rule with a carrot, not with a stick. Never rule with a stick, or you won't have any employees. Rule with a carrot. I promise you, they'll stay with you, they'll love you, they'll protect you, and they'll work like animals for you. But show them that you love, praise your employees, Let them know how worthy they and how much you value them, how much you care for them. Remember what I said earlier. People will never care how much you know until they know how much you care. And so that's what my day looks like, you know? And at the end of the night, I play with my little girl. We watch movies, we eat popcorn, we go shopping. I give my little girl all of my attention. I shower her with so much love so that she is a powerhouse of a little girl, because your kids are watching you guys. They look at every single thing that you do. And you know what? This morning she goes, Mom, I got an award. It's the last day of school. She goes, I got honor roll. I got this, I got that, I got that. And I was like, baby, congratulations. You're a success. You're a success going somewhere to happen. You're amazing. Shower your kids with your words, with praise. Tell them how worthy they are. Tell them how amazing they are. Love on them. And I promise you that that will give them so much self-esteem that they want to rule the world in a good way. Love your kids. Love yourself. Love your business. And most importantly, love people. Okay? And you will be successful.
I love it. I love it. Everything what you said, and you should be like that. Without loving yourself, loving the people you have near, you cannot have a love even for the other people, for your friends, for the community, whoever you're working with. If you not have the love for yourself, you cannot show the love for the others or caring for the others. So I absolutely agree on that. I see that the time have run, and this interview have been amazing with a lot of the tips and skills you shared. But for the end, what you have to end, my friend?
You know, I think that it's very important in life to focus on the things that matter, you know, and if you're struggling right now and you really want to change your situation and you don't know which way to go, and you're just kind of tired of being sick and tired, and you're at a crossroads in your life, you have to make a decision that you're going to, whatever it is that you want to pursue. My advice to you is to want it so bad that nothing in this world will stop you from getting it. You have to fail your way to the top sometimes. Success doesn't mean, ooh, lights, unicorns, and rainbows. Success means late hours. Last night, I didn't get home till midnight because a client called me and said, hey, can you come at 10 o'clock? I was like, yep. Success means waking up at 6 in the morning. Success for everyone means something different, but it's hard work. Work hard. Don't hardly work. Work hard. Have integrity. Don't make excuses. Don't be lazy. Be disciplined. If you're not disciplined, if you're not determined, if you haven't made up your mind that this is what you want to do, then you will have problems having success. If you want to have success, don't make excuses. Make a way. And you will have everything that you want. Don't make excuses. Say, I'm going to do this no matter what. Go in and search that inner strength. If you have mental and and people are telling you, if you grew up with traumas, if you grew up with people telling you you weren't good enough, if you have a spouse that puts you down, if you feel bound, if you feel like you're not good enough, you have to take those limiting beliefs, that negativity, and say, and throw it in the garbage.
Exactly.
If you believe that you can achieve, you won't ever do it. Fail your way to the top, and you may mess up. You may mess up. Somebody might tell you no. They might reject you. They might say, no, not right now. But let me tell you, in network marketing, the fortune is in the follow-up. They might tell you no right now. But when you follow up a month later, they may have received $1 million from some, fund that they got, whatever. Sometimes no is not no. It's just not right now.
Exactly.
So the fortune is in the follow up. Follow up with your clients. Be consistent. Consistency is the key to success in every single area of life. If you're consistent, if you're determined, if you're brave, you got to be brave. And if you don't take no for an answer and you just are determined, I promise you, you will go to the top. I believe in you, you believe in you, and I will see you at the top. Thank you guys so much for your time. It was such an honor and a pleasure to speak with you and share with you guys just a little bit of what really I feel has, the ability to make you super successful.
By myself, I get so much motivated. I get many new things what I can use for my business. And I know for sure everyone can do the same who have been watching us live and also the people who are going to watch on the replay. And I can see even the comments of the people how much they have enjoyed. So from bottom of my heart, I really want to thank you for being on this interview and sharing all of this. So I wish you a wonderful day and a lovely time to everyone and a lot of success. See you guys next week with another interview. Bye
Bye
bye.
at the top.